Yes, I'm in Los Angeles. Oh, if you're new here, hi, I'm Beth. Welcome. I don't usually show up on camera like this, but I'm not really feeling the greatest, and I need to get some food in. And I thought, you know what? I haven't cooked for a while, and I thought this is an easy thing that's really helpful when you're on a GLP-1. This is something that is great. Well, it's really good for anybody, regardless of whether you're on a GLP-1 or not. It's great for any type of clean eating or not, just delicious. If you're new here, I'm Beth, and I have been on a GLP-1 journey for the past little over 2 years, and I'm down 85 pounds in the process. Overall 210 pounds since 2003 when I had Roux-en-Y gastric bypass. And I also have a condition called lipedema, which affects 11% of women and typically affects from the waist down and often in the upper arms as well, although it can be throughout the body. And it's an additional layer of adipose tissue that is basically, well, it is a connective tissue disorder, but basically it's diseased fat that is little nodules or grains, depending where you are in the how progressed. It's a progressive disease. It's often undiagnosed, rarely diagnosed, although there's more knowledge being spread every day. And we've been doing a good job here on social media and out at the medical conventions, letting people know that this exists, even though it was found in 1940. Maybe it was written again about, so that was at the Mayo Clinic in 1940. Maybe it's written about in 1959, but then in the US, nothing was ever paid any attention till around 2007, and then kind of 2010, things kind of kicked up, and but really we've had the most advances in the past 5 years. The standards of care were written in 2021 and published, and then we just got word last week or the week before that we will finally be getting our ICD-11 code next November in 2027. So many people put a lot of hard work into that, and so thankful that that finally has come to fruition, because that will advance the care even more and legitimacy. Most women, it's somewhere between 90 and 95% of women that actually seek a diagnosis for lipedema actually bring the information that the Lipedema Foundation puts out, maybe Lipedema Simplified, maybe just an influencer who actually posts their interpretation and goes to their doctor, and then their doctor often will be like, yeah, no, this isn't a thing. We don't know anything about it because there's not an ICD code for it, or hasn't been, or because they weren't taught about it in medical school, and all of that is slowly changing, or they didn't hear about it at a conference, but all of that is slowly changing with the efforts of many who are out here like me, trying to spread awareness. I do awareness a little differently. I talk about it as a lay person. I talk about it in simple terms, and I talk about it as part of life that you have to negotiate, and acceptance is key. And the things that come along with it, I talk about mostly in an anecdotal type of way, but to create awareness that this is a thing that women, it's primarily women, about 11% of women, somewhere between 9 and 11% of women worldwide, actually encounter, live with. Most don't know that they're living with this. They think that they're just living with heavy limbs or pain in their legs, or their bruising is just because they're klutzy, or the nodules that they have, or the kind of, yeah, whatever, the uneven skin that they have, they just think is cellulite. And likely that's not the case. Likely, if you have a shape like mine that is disproportionate, even if you have average sized ankles, but often if you have ankles that maybe when you put your socks on, they indent, or it's hard to find socks that fit, or you can't wear an ankle bracelet, or ankle, something straps around the ankle, or boots, you can't buy boots because there's none that fit, or they dig in, or something like that, then you very well might have lipedema. So if you or someone you know out there have an aha moment, feel free to reach out, and I can help you figure out where to go from here. In the meantime, oh, my hands are so freezing. I don't know what it's outside today. Looks like it's, I'm gonna say 68 degrees outside. I don't know. But I'm freezing. I have my fleece Betty Boop on, and my fleece, oh, I do have this. Oh, let me see, can I pin it? Oh, that's so exciting. I do. I have my room service robe. Oh, I just pinned it. Oh, that's so exciting. If you look at, so did you know that you can shop on YouTube these days? Because you can. Right from this post, and right from this live. So you can go down into the bag. There's a little bag icon at the bottom of your screen, there should be. And then there should be something that you could click into right now as it's pinned. It doesn't show me that on my screen, so maybe somebody in the comments can tell me where do they see the bag where you can look at what I'm actually pinning. If you're here and you would throw up a thumbs up, I would appreciate that. That's kind of up here. And then also, I guess you can hit the little, I don't know what it's called, whatever, wherever you can throw up the hearts and that kind of thing. And of course, I'm always open to the super chats, super thanks, and all those super, and even more hype and share out this live to anybody who you know who's a keto person, somebody who's on a GLP-1, somebody who's a bariatric person. This is a great bariatric meal. Somebody that just likes to eat clean. So what I'm coming in today with is called a chaffle, because there are, it's called a chaffle as opposed to a waffle, because it has cheese in it, and it is not laden with carbs like a typical waffle would be. Carbs are suggested to be avoided for reduction in insulin, less inflammation, that type of thing. And so that's the way my body operates the best. and I'm coming in with that today because I kind of felt like I wanted something different, and I haven't had one of these in a really long time. It's a little cold out, maybe that's why. Oh, look at that, a little finger heart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. I'm doing pretty well today. How are you? um, I had I had a medical procedure on Monday, and so my voice is a little hoarse if you hear that. And that's why. Thank you so much for that finger heart. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna get to going with this chaffle. So, big in the keto world it is, and what it simply is eggs, almond flour, and cheese is how I made it, with some baking powder. Hold on, let me make sure. Yes. Baking powder. I forgot that. I had already put it away. And you have the little baby. I mean, I suppose you could do it in a full-size waffle maker. I'm using the Baby Dash, the mini waffle maker. I do have these tagged here, and there are so many cute ones. So many cute ones that you can look at, but I'm just gonna put the plain regular single serve waffle maker. But they you know, where you can make 3, where you can make the little tiny ones for like those silver dollar ones. Then they had some Cat in the Hat and Lilo and Stitch and Hello Kitty and Shrek, Wolverines from like Michigan, Sonic, more Hello Kitty, Spider-Man, you know, where you, Texas Longhorns. I mean, and then one that's really cute, that's for 4th of July, it's red, white, and blue. That one's really awesome. Also, and then I've attached like all the things that I've used, like my Pyrex bowl and my box cheese grater, the Vital Farms eggs, the Galbani mozzarella, almond flour. I just happen to have Trader Joe's, but I know that the ones that I tagged here are pretty. And then the Voss water, I don't even know if you can see it. Voss water, I love. I'm going to be drinking that today. I haven't started it yet, but and then, in the box grater section, I did include a beautiful, if you're looking for a gift, a beautiful olive wood Italian cheese box grater. And it's basically an olive wood box that has the cheese grater above, and you just grate your cheese, especially if you're grating Romano or Parmesan, or whichever is your favorite hard cheese, and you grate it down into that box, and then you can serve it from there with just you know, you can keep the cheese grater on top and it looks pretty, and then you just open that and you scoop out your cheese that your grated cheese that you're gonna put on your dish, or you know, you can take off the cheese grater and then put a spoon in and then serve it to yourself or your guests that way. So anyway, check into that bag because, and then I did include in here a men's fleece robe and a men's and women's, where is that men and women's one? Oh yeah, a terry cloth robe also. So check it out. I've got all those things in there. Am I doing okay? Oh, what's liver? liver mush. I don't know what that is. What's liver mush? Hello, is it me you're looking for? Bet you didn't know I could do that. And your name is spelled exactly the way that I love your name to be spelled. With the Y instead of the I. I love that. Okay, so I am doing okay. Thank you very much for asking. Please remember to put up your thumbs up here if you're here. And if you're here, can you let me know where you're coming in from? I'd appreciate that. I told you what's in this. Now let me tell you the particulars. So what I did was I used 3 of the Vital Farms organic eggs. See, I've got 3 left. I used 3 eggs. They're so yellow. I love that. 3 eggs. Then I put in a quarter of a cup, small amount, of the blanched almond flour. Then I grated with my own grater, my own 2 hands. I grated 1 cup of mozzarella cheese. I think that one works the best because it binds really nicely and it melts really nicely. I do not buy grated cheese anymore already because of the preservatives that it has in it to keep it fresh. And one of those preservatives is potato starch. And I am trying to avoid potato as often as possible. It's in so many things, especially gluten-free things that are already prepared. I am trying to stay away from that. And so grating my own cheese is essential. I happen to have 26 food allergies, so home preparing foods is really essential in many ways. And right now I'm even extra careful because of the procedure that I had to have. And thank you, I'm doing fine, much better. Everything should be just a go from here. So long as I can keep everything that I ingest within my 26 food allergies and things that I know just are not great for me. Like right now, I'm avoiding anything that has flavor in it. And that is not easy. And then a half a teaspoon of baking powder. So let me say it again because I don't know where I left off. 3 eggs, quarter cup of almond flour, a cup of grated mozzarella, and a half a teaspoon of baking powder. That's it. I've heated up the dash, the waffle maker. Oh, did you see the heat come off of there? And I sprayed it with a little olive oil. And now I'm just going to, maybe I can. So you hear that sizzle because it's gonna be hot. This is supposed to make 6, and we'll see. I think this one I filled enough that it's gonna probably spill over, but let's see. And the way you cook this is you keep it there until the light flashes. Plug it in. When the blue light turns off, you're ready to go. And then, let's see if it tells us how to be. I don't even remember. I love this because it has a get cooking good looking. How did they know? I am a sight for sore eyes today, aren't I? It's okay. It's all about the authenticity and just showing up. That's what it's about. Showing up for me, showing up for you. I realized that Maybe some of you don't cook unless I come on here. Okay, once a waffle is cooked, let me see, number 4. Place pour batter and close the cover. Once the waffle is cooked to your preference, you're not supposed to use metal utensils, just so you know, because you could scratch the coating. I try to do it very carefully. The indicator will not turn on. During the cooking process, the heating element will automatically okay, so I guess the red light. Oh, see? Did you see it? I didn't even see it spilled over, like I said. And sometimes I try to put it on a plate so I don't have to clean up the counter, and I forgot. Oh, well that might be done. Let me give it an extra. I like it to be crispy, so I'm going to give it a little extra. I wanted to see if it tells you indicator light. That's great. Place the appliance. Plug in the indicator light. The blue light will illuminate, signaling that it is heating up. Once the cookie temperature reaches its off, the indicator light shuts off. Okay, there you go. Now I know. Excellent. If you're here, if you could, oh, doesn't that look delicious? Oh, if I could eat a banana, I would totally do that. That sounds so good. Oh, it's even saying you could make a pizza chaffle. Oh, and you could use riced cauliflower. Hi. An egg, rice cauliflower, mozzarella, oregano, garlic, Parmesan cheese, pizza sauce, and shredded mozzarella. Oh, doesn't that sound good? So that's a good idea. Instead of, if you wanted to even avoid the almond flour, you could use the rice cauliflower instead. That is a good one. I haven't done that. They do give you a recipe for the regular waffles, so let me tell you all that because I don't know anything about that. 1 cup of flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, and 1 cup of milk, and 2 tablespoons of melted butter or vegetable oil. And that's just for greasing. Was there another one? Oh, chocolate taco waffles. Yum. Cocoa, put 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, 2/3 a cup of white sugar, so these are really sweet, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of canola oil, and 1/2 cup of whole milk. Wow. So make them as you would. Remove the waffles and drape them over a rolling pin so that they are to form the taco shape. Clever. Clever, clever. Maybe in the last one I'll put in, maybe in my last one I'll put in some chocolate chips. What do you think? Ah, yes, I love the good Lord as well. I think it's says it's supposed to make 6. Did you hear that? Ooh. Yum. Let me see how it tastes. Okay, now it does say that you should use 3 tablespoons. So let's see. If we use 3 tablespoons, does it not overflow? 1. 2. 3. Probably. I probably lost a tablespoon on that one. And I am going to eat this one right here. Is it really 10 o'clock? How did that happen? Goodness. That's crazy. How is it 10 o'clock already? And what day are we on? Thursday? No. Yes. Is today Thursday? Today's Wednesday. I don't know what day it is. Thursday, okay. That's what I thought. Good God. Oh my goodness. If you're not new here, you'll know that I am a creative cook and I come up with things all the time. And if you're here and you could go ahead and share out the live, I would appreciate that. Just hit that little share button. And even if you send it to yourself, that helps a lot. Because then it shows the powers that be that, oh, this is something we should watch. Note to self, I should have thought to put butter immediately. I'm cheating. What can I say? Okay, I got it a little bit. All right, here we go. I don't need syrup. I'm not a syrup. I just remember, so I like a crispy waffle. I just remember that I sometimes will put the grated cheese in the down first before I pour the batter, and then another sprinkle on top, because then that crisps. But I forgot. What's the inside? Looks just like waffle. Number 2. Now, this is hot, so be careful. This is, I don't see how this is going to give me 6. It says it was going to give me 6. I don't think so. So if you're here, throw up some finger thumbs ups right up here. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, but more importantly than that, be sure to turn on your notifications because I show up live whenever I feel like it. As you can see, but see the thumbs up here. There's a way that you can put your thumbs up there. I think you tap it. And how did you find the live? I'm curious to know. How did you find the live? Ah, you already did it. Okay, thank you. I love that. Where are you coming in from? So I think what I'm gonna do now is, so one of the things that I'm allergic to, desperately allergic to, as a matter of fact, is vanilla. And so as a replacement for vanilla, maple is the thing. And I'm gonna put a tiny bit of maple extract . Like, I don't even know how much that is. Maybe that's an eighth. Because now I'm gonna make this into a chocolate one, just by adding chocolate chips. Got some maple syrup. And that's going to be like a quarter of a teaspoon. Put that in. And it's done, but I just wanted a little bit more. And then, oh, I guess I should, let me see something. Oh, you're coming in from Holland. Excellent. What part of Holland? Did you know that my in-laws are from Hoofddorp? Okay, excellent. Added that. Now, when I was just doing that, could you see me, or does the camera go out? Can you let me know? And then let's see if we have Crown maple syrup. I don't know. Crown maple syrup. This one I really like because it is bourbon barrel aged. And that gives a little bit of a flavor. Okay, let's just... Oh yes, that's here too. Awesome. Oh my God, that is so good. Oh, you all are gonna love that. And then, one last thing. Enjoy Life mini chocolate chips. Chocolate. Because did you know that most chocolate chips have vanilla in them? Did you all know that? Let's see, do I have? No. Okay. That worked. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. Oh, we've got so many things happening. And let's, yeah, see, this is how I really like it. But you know what? I probably will use this as a hamburger bun today. You know what? I'm going to put this one back in. Just for a second, because I was trying to look and see if I had some dark chocolate chips, but I don't. Just the mini. Okay, so we got this and this. That's gonna be my hamburger bun lady. Here. Now I gotta mix this up. Put this in here. These Enjoy Life chips are as natural as you can get. They're free from the top 14 allergens, cane sugar, unsweetened chocolate, cocoa butter. Really tastes delicious. And I'm going to put a handful, which is probably a quarter cup. Yes. Let's see if I'm right. Ah, no. So it's 1/8 of a cup. Okay, excellent. I think that's probably enough. Yeah, that's enough. Quarter of a cup. I mean, an eighth of a cup. Let me tag that. Pin it, I should say. The mini chocolate chips. Yum. Okay, let's go for the 3 tablespoons again. I think we've got it mixed up well enough. So we're going to go with 3 tablespoons and not overheaping ones, just regular. Great. Okay. Yum. Well, that'll be exciting, and then maybe I'll sprinkle some on it. What could I have with that? Some almonds. Put some slivered almonds. And make the I knew I would need that little spoon if I threw it in the sink. Like a drop of maple. Oh, and I still have the maple syrup right here. Oh, instead of that, I'm going to put maple sugar. Because then it won't dilute. So I'm making a little whipped cream. Okay. Yum! This is maple whipped cream, maple sugar. Oh, should I put that on there too? That's really good stuff. Hold on, hold on. Maple sugar. It's probably Spice Lab. Okay, we'll put this one in there. It doesn't look like they have the same exact brand, but that's okay. Okay, if you're here, hi. Tell me where you're coming in from. Okay, so I've got my little bit of heavy cream, a little bit of the maple sugar, and a little bit of the maple extract, and I'm gonna make this into some whipped cream to put on top of this. Now I'm gonna have a breakfast dessert waffle. So what's happening in Holland these days? And sorry to hear about Holland for the World Cup. it's very funny because I just realized the other day that when my son was little, when he was 4, even before that, 3, his favorite color was orange. And he luckily, thank God, he looked great in orange. And so one of our family members brought him a shirt. He has a very Dutch name, and brought him a shirt from Holland that had his name, because you could find his name in Holland. And it didn't have to be specially made. And I had forgotten that orange is Holland's color. And so the other day when I was seeing the soccer, I was like, oh, right, isn't that funny that that was what his favorite color was? So I was thinking I needed to remind him of that. That is just the best frother in the world, because it has a blade as opposed to those little circular rings. Okay, let's see, how did this come out? Looks pretty good. I feel like I should make it into the chocolate, but I'm not. Okay, wait, before I do that, let me put these chocolate bits on it. Just a little sprinkle of them. Like one for each of the holes, really, is what I want. I think that'll be good. Some of them got more than one per hole, but that's okay. But this is what we're going to be looking at. And then let's see if this last one is really going to be only one left, or is this actually more than that? I think it's more. Okay. There we go. I really need the butter, but I feel like I want to put it on here. These slivered almonds. Making like a little pastry. And then put a little bit of my whipped cream. And voila. So how's everybody been since I haven't been around so much? what's been happening in your world or in the world. And what about those Knicks? Was that the absolute best NBA playoffs in decades or what? And what about that? And what are you all doing for the 4th of July? How are you celebrating? I was going to be in New York, and very excited about that. However, I just canceled my plans today because I'm not 100%. So that is a big bummer. But sometimes you gotta do what your body needs. And you gotta override what your brain thinks. Just saying. Sometimes when you are a person with a lot of complexities to your body, you have to listen to what your body is telling you, because your body is always talking to you, telling you what it needs. I'm probably running around jet setting. Was not going to be what my body needed, and kind of had to give me a little wake-up call. So one of my lipedema doctors told me from the first day that she met me that, oh my God, your body is so responsive. If you would just listen to it and do what it tells you. That's what she told me. So there you go. I'm listening to what it's telling me this time. And I hope that will prime me for the rest of the summer. Okay, let's see. How did this one come out? Okay, I'm gonna not make it so. Keep it with the addition of the chocolate chips, so that this way I know that this is a chocolate one. And very good. Okay, one in each of the holes. We're good to go. And this I'm going to set back in here for a second. Oh, I got it. See if I can get some of those nuts toasted a little and get it warmed up a bit. And we'll throw some extra chocolate chips into this one so that it has more volume. And it could be a full just another little minute there. We'll see how let me put this back in. push the cheese in too. I did like that idea of using the cauliflower as part of the crust, the riced cauliflower. So maybe tomorrow I'll make a pizza with the riced cauliflower and the cheese. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, here we go, last one. What do you think? Is it going to be the right amount? Okay, perfect. Look at that. Ooh, it's steamy. Okay, so while that one's cooking, I am gonna try this one. Okay, I've got that whipped cream spread now. And, oh, look at that. Mmm. I am not sick as you would call it, as we would call it. I'm just not feeling 100%. I had a procedure on Monday, and I just haven't bounced back as quickly as I would have liked. And so I'm taking it easy. I don't feel like getting out of my pajamas. I don't have to be anywhere. So here we are. What does Curvygirlbeth mean? Well, let me ask you, what do you think it means? Are you new to my channel? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on, I gotta take this.
Well, this is some local calling regarding the Chaffles.
Hello?
Please be advised that this call is recorded for quality and training purposes.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi? Hold on. Yes. Yes, you are. And what did you say your name was? Jen? Okay, hi.
Hi, that's with regard to the response that you have made earlier to locate the address from New York to California, and the agent provided you that this location is on a different state, and the location cannot be located on our system.
Okay. And is that true? Is there no way around that?
Yes. So
There.
here in Gulfport, once we have the package that we can only update package addresses or the delivery addresses of customers if they are inside the same state or they are near the original city where in where we received the package.
Wait, or the original city what?
Yeah. So there's only two options that we can update packages. It's either they're in the same state, which is in New York,
Sure.
or they're by city of Bayville.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So if it's on a different state, we can no longer update the address as we have already on our warehouse here.
Okay, so it's not that you can, because it said that it was coming out of Chino. And so Chino is in California, which is where I am. So it's not, obviously Chino is closer than New York. So there's not a way to switch that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the reason that even if we have received the package originally to Chino, California, as you may have seen on our website,
Uh-huh.
the package is routed to New York. So right now the package is already in transit for us.
Okay. I see. Okay. Thank you very much for getting back to me. I appreciate it. And we'll have to figure out how to.
You can also try to ask the seller to check if they have any available options.
I know it was the last. I know it's the last pair available, so I'm not willing to just cancel the order. You know what I'm saying? I know there's different ways I could have done it, but I'll just have to figure out a different way. And there's not a way when the package arrives that you know, like whoever receives it can say this is the wrong address, reroute it. Can they do that?
Well, actually, that's gonna be the thing that would happen at the stage. But if that really depends on the owner of this address in New York, if they're going to receive the item or if they're kind enough to receive the item.
Mm-hmm. So if they receive.
So if they receive the item, it will be back on our facility. And sooner or later, it will transfer to our either the sender or to the seller.
Mm-hmm.
If no one receives the item and it has been stored on our facility for a very long time, it will be automatically returned.
Okay. All right. So it'll be easier for them to receive it. Okay. Excellent. They will receive it where it was originally sent. Okay. Thank you.
Alright, I'm sorry again for this inconvenience, but I just wanted to check if there is anything else about this one that I can forget.
No, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking my call. You have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye. Remember I said I was going to New York, while I was having a package sent from a vendor there, and it's already in transit. And unfortunately, they cannot change it. This one looks really amazing and smells really good. So I guess putting more chocolate would have been the thing. Let's see if I can. Okay, there you go. Okay, I guess that Curvygirlbeth name, I didn't get any response on the person asking during this live, why am I called that? And the reason that I'm called that is because when I first started on social media in 2019 to create awareness for lipedema, I had just begun modeling again. I used to model after when I graduated college, and I was very curvy, very undoubtedly curvy, and lots of yeah, very curvy. And so so that's how I got my name. I'm going to add this as well, assuming that they have it. It's not easy to find at all. Yeah. I mean, the other frothers, they work really well, and they oh, is this it? Why is it not letting me check it? Huh. You know what? I'm gonna put it here in case it comes back in stock. No, that's not it. Shoot. Okay, anyway. I'm not just staring at my phone. I was trying to add a product. So thank you. You actually helped me learn that you can see me when I am trying to look at a product. So thank you. Thank you for letting me know. And I am wow. Funny. The good news is that evidently this live has been served to some new people, so fantastic. Excellent, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications because you never know when I'm going to show up. I am at the end of my cooking live today, and we managed to make 3 plain chaffles that were just the egg, the almond flour, the mozzarella cheese, and the baking soda. And then we made 3 also of the eggs, almond flour, baking powder, mozzarella cheese with some pure maple extract, a little maple syrup, and that was it, I guess, into the batter with some of the Enjoy Life, sorry, I've already wrapped them up, Enjoy Life mini chocolate chips that are free of 14 allergens. And then I sprinkled 2 chocolate chips in each of the openings using the dash. This is now cooling. Best to put 3 tablespoons in here so it doesn't overflow. And then when I added the extra chocolate chips to the, there were 3. I ate 1, and then I ate 1 of the originals just with butter. And I added some slivered almonds on top of the one that I ate with homemade whipped cream that was heavy cream, a little splash of the maple extract, and a little sprinkle of the maple sugar, turned into whipped cream with my favorite frother. So that's what we've done today. I hope that inspires you to go cook something healthy and clean for yourself. And I'll see you again. Bye for now.